to the channel. So in the last tutorial we have covered about basics of functions, right? Like how we can define a function, how we can pass parameter to the functions, etc., and with some examples. So this is continuation of the same Python basics, means functions. So in this video we will cover some powerful tools, powerful feature of Python functions, like how we can pass default parameter, like assign default value to parameters. What is the meaning of asterisk args and double asterisk kw args? So asterisk args is basically it accepts any number of argument which is passed as a tuple, and kw arguments is key value arguments. Basically it's to pass a dictionary we can use kwrs with double asterisk. Okay, so we will see some demo on this, how we can use these functionalities. Okay, so let's start with default parameter first. Okay, let's say we have functions called add. Okay, and it takes two parameters, a and b. Okay, and we are just printing the sum of a and b, right? And we can call this function, this one we saw in our earlier video also, this example. So when we run this, it will add 2 and 3 and return the 5. Now default parameter means what? One second, let me put some comment here. Default parameters, what it will do, you can assign some value to any parameter or all the parameters, whatever you want. So let's say in this function, if I don't pass anything here and if I run this, it will fail because it needs two parameter, but we have passed only one parameter, right? Now to make it work like this, what you can do, you can assign some default value to a number, to let's say b, right? Now if we run this program, it will run, because if we are not passing anything after 2, so it will assign by default 4 to second argument, and a is already 2. So now 4 plus 2, it will add it to 6. So like this we can do. Okay, we can assign some default parameter to a also. So if I don't pass anything now and if I run this, we will get the summation of 4 and 3, which is 7. So it is useful. Let's say if you don't want your function to be fail if someone don't pass any parameter, because in normal programming we can have multiple parameters and some values can be none or anything like that. So in that case we don't have to pass all the parameters. Whatever we will pass, it will take that, and other parameters it will take from the default value and do the programming, right? So it is helpful in that case. So that is about default parameter. Okay, now comes what is asterisk args. Okay, asterisk. So let's say we have a normal function greet. Okay, and here we are passing two parameters, name and age, and we are just printing something. Let's say print, okay, my name is name and age is age, kind of thing. Okay, now I can call this function using greet. I can pass two parameters, Rahul and age 25. If I run this, it will print my name is Rahul and age is this. Okay, so normally these function takes fixed number of parameters. Okay, so here this function greet require two parameters, which is name and age. But there can be situation if where we need to pass variable number of arguments and we don't know how many arguments we want at runtime, right? So in that case, star asterisk args and asterisk kw args are very helpful. Okay, let's say we want to add some number, add, and here we can pass args like this, and then we can print sum of args, basically sum of args. So here this args is basically nothing but a tuple. It passes as a tuple. So if I now call this a 1 2 3 4. Let me just show what is arg first instead of just summing up. Let's see what is arg, what it will print if we just print out the arguments. Okay, so it will print 1 2 3 4, and if you see these parentheses right at the start and end, it means it's a tuple. So these values whatever we have passed, it passed as a tuple, and now we can sum those using this. So something like this. So summation is 10 and the argument is tuple, so or the arguments is 1 2 3 4, right? So basically it allows a function to accept any number of positional argument, okay, inside the function, and it is a tuple. Okay, we will see more example. Now what is kwargs? So this name is not fixed, you can put any name instead of kwargs, and also here this args is not fixed, you can use any name. Okay, now this kwargs is nothing but key value pair, it passes the value as a key value, something like this. So let's say we have a function display, okay, and here we are using kwargs, key value args, and now this is a dictionary, right? So this is passed as a dictionary basically. So dictionary, how we can iterate in Python, we have seen this. So for each key value in kwargs dot items, right, and then we can just print out key comma value, something like this. Okay, now before doing this thing, okay, let me show you what is kwargs printed out when we print these arguments after passing it. So now we have our function to call it, let's say we are calling it, and now we can pass like name equal to Rahul, comma age equal to let's say 30, comma city equal to say country equal to India, something like this. Now if we run this, you see this kwargs is printed as a dictionary. So whatever we are passing here, it is getting passed as a dictionary here, and then we can directly iterate through the dictionary. How to iterate? We can use this dictionary dot items function, which will return key and value, and then we can print it out. So if you see here now, so key is name is Rahul, key is age, then 30, key is country, then India. So basically kwargs, it lets a function accept any number of keyword argument basically and store them in a dictionary. So this is useful when we don't know in advance what keys and values might be passed. Okay, so here we don't have any parameter, we have only one parameter, keyword argument, and we are passing as many values as we need. Okay, now we can combine this also. Okay, let's say we have a function called combine. Okay, here we are passing two parameters already, a and b, then we are passing arguments, then we are passing keyword arguments. Okay, now we can print first what is a and b, right? So we can say a is a and b equal to b is b. I won't give colon, otherwise it seems like a dictionary. This is not a dictionary, right? Now print, we will say additional positional arguments, okay, which is nothing but args. This will be a tuple, and then we can write additional key value arguments, which is this kwargs. This will be a dictionary, right? Now to call this function, what we can do, we can use combine function name, then let's say we are passing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then x equal to 10, y equal to 20. So here if you can figure it out which one is a, which one is b, and which one is argument and which one is key value argument. So here first value 1 will go to a, second value 2 will go to b. Okay, now rest of the value till 7 will go to arguments because it don't have any key equal to value kind of syntax. From here it will go to keyword arguments. Now if we print this, you see a is 1, b is 2. So these two are gone to these two positional parameters. Next all the parameters from 3 to 7 will go to the arguments as a tuple. This is a tuple, right? And then additional key value argument x equal to 10, y equal to 20 will go to kwargs, which is nothing but a dictionary. Let me see if I can use here type. Not like this. So I just wanted to check what is the type of the arguments. Okay, so we can do something like this. If you see, this is a tuple. Same with if you see here type of kwargs, it will return a dictionary, right? I hope this is clear. So basically we can combine these two in the same function. Okay, so when we need to use arguments, when we use kw arguments, right? So if we need a function to accept variable number of positional argument, okay, then we can use this args, and this will be as a tuple. Okay, and when we need a function to accept variable number of key value argument, means as a dictionary key value kind of thing, then we use kwargs and it will be a dictionary. Okay, so these two are very helpful in our day-to-day programming. Okay, so just remember it and try to use it in your program also. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you like the video, and put some comments if you need any further information. So in the next video we will cover about lambda function and anonymous function in Python and how we can use those. Yeah, thank you for watching.